of course, if you have to write a check, she is the go-to person. So Abimbola Olu-Sholanke will do. So yes, let's quickly go, and of course the phone lines are open in case you have any questions of your own. 0818-706-9979, 0813-331-3172. So quickly, welcome to the
Thank
show.
you,
So let me
leader.
just leave you to do your thing. Leave you to do your thing,
Okay.
and then we get to the questions proper.
Okay. So,
And by the way, you can actually stream us live on Instagram this afternoon. You can stream us live on at nutritionguru.ng. You can just get us live this afternoon.
that's important. And you can also follow me because I have a number of questions, but there's only so many questions I can take within the short period. But there was something I mentioned about a few weeks ago, and that is seek first your health, your wellness, and every other thing will fall into place. If you leave or push your health to the background, it's going to catch up later on, either now or in future. So it's very, very important. It's not a luxury. It's not a nice to have. It is actually the core of who we are. Okay. So I have some questions, and the first one, as being a nutrition coach, I have a group, and if anyone wants to join that, they can also get the link on my Instagram handle, nutritionguru.ng. So where I support some women and some guys are there as well, through their weight loss journeys or their health goals and stuff like that. So it's a community, and you are welcome to join if you follow me on my Instagram handle. So one of the questions we got was that, what are the ways you can reduce sugar intake? Yeah, and I know that this is quite an important question to ask, because a lot of people kind of find it very difficult.
Category. So yes, I do.
So tell me, how does it affect you? Is it that you can't take your eyes off the sugar, or you crave it, or what?
You just stay, and then you have this urge to just do sugar, and I think it comes with taking drinks, soft drinks, and then I just feel it gives me instant energy. Maybe I feel tired, and I am addicted to it. But for some time now, I've been listening to you, and I think for 3 weeks now, I've become
I'm so excited for you. Wow, that's amazing.
So I really want to do this, and
Lovely. Now, let me tell you that when you crave sugar, I've worked with clients who were so addicted to sugar that when I placed them on a meal plan, they literally experience withdrawal syndromes, as in they are shaking, they are feeling like like people who are just recovering from drug abuse. It's that bad for some people. But what I normally would say is, if you are experiencing that, you need to go to the root cause. There is a reason why you are craving that thing. It's not because you're tired alone. There is a deficiency in the system, in the ecosystem inside. And the chief deficiency is a micronutrient called manganese, right? So if you're able to, now I'm not taking this in isolation. So that's why I always preach balanced meals and practice a healthy lifestyle. Like, your habits should be sustainable in the long run. It should serve you, it should support you. So if you are able to identify what is causing it, which is a micronutrient deficiency in your system, and you start including things that are rich in that, you would find out that it's actually easy to overcome. I can have a crate of, as in I can have drinks in my fridge and not even look at it. I will open and because it doesn't call me, it doesn't pull me. Reason is because I've been able to build my health foundation to a level where I can resist it. So you can do it for yourself. There are some herbs, there are some spices that if you include in your meals on daily basis, it will help you, right? So that is because, what is the sugar addiction causing you, for instance? Taking excess sugar predisposes someone to diabetic risk. Okay, the risk of diabetes. It can, some women, when it's their time of the month, they experience severe, chronic, debilitating premenstrual pains and stuff like that they can't even show up for appointments. Some men, they have erectile dysfunction. Some women, they can't function, like you said, if they're having this kind of experience, because they just want that sugar now, and then it affects their productivity, it affects the way you show up, it affects even the quality of your skin. So because you are feeding your body, it's like white poison. It's like white poison. So there are so many things, and and some, for some women, when they are transitional states or points in the life cycle, like maybe menopause or childbearing age or pregnancy, it becomes an issue. This deficiency or this addiction becomes an issue. So very quickly, how do you overcome it? First of all, read labels of food. Right? It's not the usual suspect of, oh, I'm taking soft drinks. We all know this is, or I'm adding sugar to my tea. This is obvious, but there are hidden sugars in even the foods we eat. Like, for instance, your tomato paste, that's ketchup. There is sugar in it. So if you are addicted to that, like at home, when I serve my children, sometimes the last one will say, oh, Mom, can I have some ketchup? I know there is sugar in it, but because I don't want her to feel deprived, I just regulate. And once they take that sugar, you need to know how to flush it out of the system, because if it stays, it becomes toxic to the system. So I've mentioned reading labels. I've mentioned so you also need to watch the kind of processed food you eat, which is the ketchup I mentioned. Also, you want to take more water. When you are thirsty, the first thing shouldn't be soft drinks. Take water first. I'm not saying you shouldn't take it. I'll be fooling myself if I say you shouldn't, because I drink it once in a while, but it shouldn't be like the mainstay or like your habit day in, day out. So I hope that answers that question. The second question I would like to, according to my special request from my producer, the second question is healthy snack ideas. Okay, or what do you have there?
Okay, I have this one on a drastic quick weight loss.
No, okay.
Now,
so
does it have a negative effect on?
Of course,
on
it does. If you go all these crash programs that promise like lose 50 kilograms in 1 month, they are killing the organs inside. Your liver is compromised, your heart is compromised, your kidneys. Yeah. Wow. It's a serious. I don't even advise anyone. Just take it slow and steady, because the fat didn't come in one day. So be patient with yourself and work with a professional that can help you. So the third one is, what are the best alternatives to eating junk food? Yeah. So why do we eat junk food in the first place? It's because we are following dietary habits that are not sustainable. So because we are now hungry, right, we reach for the nearest thing, or the available, whatever is available around us, and most of the time they are not healthy options. So that's where junk food comes up. And the truth of the matter is, if you need to choose your sacrifice, you need to choose what you spend time doing. It's either you are feeding your health, or feeding ill health or sickness with the kind of foods or choices we make. So what I would say is, in order to make sure you are not eating junk food, make sure you are not skipping breakfast. If you don't skip breakfast, I tell you, most of the time when I finish eating, I don't even feel hungry until 4 p.m. It's not because I don't want to eat, but because I'm full, I'm satisfied. I'm not emotionally attached to any food, because I satisfied my longing to eat well in the morning. And how can you do this? By making sure that you avoid foods that call themselves low, what do they call it? Low fat. Low fat foods are actually, because the fat quality in our food improves satiety and it helps you to enjoy that meal. But once they remove the fat, healthy fat is good for you. Some vitamins and micronutrients and minerals have to be absorbed through the fat medium. Now, when they extract the fat, they replace it with sugar. They load it with sugar, but they're not going to tell you on the label sugar. They give it another name. So you want to avoid those things. So make sure you eat things that are close to the earth as possible, less processed, and you will be fine. Is someone calling? Okay.
No.
Okay. So you want to avoid. So if you make sure, if you include things that are healthy in your meals, you would be able to avoid eating junk food. Also, you want to the kind of healthy snacks I would suggest, if maybe for instance you are busy or you are always on the road, then you want to like prepare in advance. What's the problem?
Okay, so we just want to say quickly, if you need to call Abby this afternoon and you're enjoying this conversation, you can actually reach out on 0813 331 3172 or 818 706 9979. Now, let me quickly state it again: 0813 331 3172 or 818 706 9979.
Thank you. So the healthy options, like I said, you have to prepare ahead because you know that hunger will happen. So maybe you have in a small bowl, or you wrap it in tin foil, cabbage, carrots, some nuts. If you have issues with high blood pressure, I want you to avoid them. I would suggest you avoid peanuts. That's groundnut, because I noticed that some granules that they're selling now is kind of high in sodium. Maybe they roast it with salt, I don't know. So once you eat it, you are retaining water. So it spikes the sodium level in your blood and stuff like that. So you want to prepare ahead. Healthy nuts, fruits and vegetables. If you are addicted to sugar, apple is a good substitute. And you can sprinkle cinnamon on it. And just if you add just a pinch of salt on your sprinkle it on your apple, it changes the taste.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that's new. That's new. I'm just hearing this for the first time.
Yeah. It changes the taste. So, what else?
I think we've dealt with all the questions we have here, and we have 1 minute to go.
Oh, 1 So like I said, I can't treat everything here. So you want to follow me, because I'll treat more questions on my page on Instagram and Facebook. And then next week, there's an issue that's coming up lately, and that's prostate health in men. And these are things that just by tweaking a few things, you can actually go into remission. You can rescue your health or the health of your loved ones. So I'm going to be talking about that next week. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so now you've heard it. That's like giving you a little expo into what will be happening next week here on the show. So if you're a man, I think you should be listening next week. Prostate cancer, it's something, health, that's something that we need to talk about. It's something we can't sweep under the carpet. So we need to talk about it. So next week, Abby will be here again to give you useful tips and also help you live that healthy lifestyle that you so crave for. Now you can actually follow the Nutrition Guru on all her social media handles at nutritionguru.ng. She's on Facebook, IG and Twitter, and you can also call her on 0802 346 4947 to have a one-on-one session with her. Of course, it's not free. You have to pay a token, so she can take you through a journey of healthy weight loss, like the one that's sustainable, not the one that you will do today and tomorrow you're fluctuating and all your organs you'll be packing them on the road. Well, you can also follow on all our social media handles, like I said earlier, if you want to get daily tips on how you can stay healthy, which will help you in achieving that healthy lifestyle. You can also follow on our various social media handles. Until we come your way again next week, I am Idaro Dorsey.
Show me your nails.
I love it. Oh my God, we are finished. So, on behalf of my producer, Olu-Sholanke Mayaki, she's in the background making sure that Abby is looking pretty this afternoon. So, we'll see you again next week. Have yourself a lovely, lovely day. And remember, your health. Stay healthy. Stay healthy. There's no compromise in it. Have a lovely day.
Thank you, ladies.
Okay, okie dokie, we done. Yeah. So me, I want to start losing weight. I want to. My goal is to be a size.
That means 1 year.
My goal